the keeper of ancestral flames. In the heart of modern-day Arkansas, nestled within a pine ridge that stands sentinel over a land rich with history, lives Ahote, a shaman of Caddo ancestry. Ahote is known throughout the region as a keeper of ancient wisdom, a storyteller whose words breathe life into the tales of his people. As the sun sets and the sky is painted in hues of orange and pink, Ahote gathers the children and elders of the community around a fire, ready to share the stories passed down through generations. Chapter 1. The Builders of Watson Break. Listen closely. Ahote begins, his voice resonant with the echoes of the past, long before the city lights and roads. Our ancestors thrived at a place called Watson Break near what you know as Monroe. They were ingenious builders, crafting mounds that aligned with the celestial bodies. Each mound held a purpose, each stone and earth packed with meaning. He describes the scene vividly, with people working tirelessly, using baskets made from deer hides to carry soil in a bucket brigade formation. The community, united by a common goal, created these mounds to honor their gods and mark significant celestial events. Chapter 2. The People of the Owl. Ahote shifts the story to Poverty Point, where the people of the Owl once thrived over 3,500 years ago. Our ancestors were not just builders but astronomers and spiritual leaders. They constructed massive earthen structures that, when viewed from above, resembled the shape of a great horned owl. The owl was sacred, a guardian of wisdom and the night. He speaks of the shaman of the people of the owl, who would spend his days leading rituals, healing the sick and communing with the spirits. The shaman's presence was a beacon of hope and guidance, especially during funerals, where he would lead the community in honoring the spirits of the departed. Chapter 3. The Pines of Big Mound Ridge. As Ahote continues, he tells of Big Mound Ridge near Crossett, Arkansas. This land, home to a significant mound system, stands as a testament to the ancient people of the Americas, whose wisdom and vision ensured their legacy would endure through the ages. It is believed that Big Mound Ridge, possibly older than Watson Break, was once a grove of cypress, and now hosts a resilient pine ridge. Our ancestors built mounds here, and their significance has yet to be fully acknowledged by the dominant culture. The shaman of this place would have shared stories under the shade of towering cypress trees, his teachings echoing through the ages. The pine trees stand as a testament to the resilience and endurance of the Caddo people and their forebears. Chapter 4. The Mossy Grove. Ahote's tale takes a turn to the place known as Mossy Grove, a land of green that stands out year-round. This area is rich with history, where cypress and cedars still grow near the rivers and tributaries, as well as in Mossy Lake. Pines exist on the high ridges and other large mound systems built by the Mossy Lake, Mossy Grove culture. The cypress growing in Mossy Lake and higher areas around it create a different world within a mile of the Washita River compared to above the floodline. He explains that the name Mossy Grove comes from the lush verdant ground cover that has taken over, and the people who inhabit this land are known as the Mossy people, honoring the tradition of naming based on the land's features. Conclusion. The Eternal Flame. Ahote concludes his narrative by drawing connections to the present day. The stories of Watson Break, Poverty Point, Big Mound Ridge, and Mossy Grove are not just our past, they are the flames that light our path forward. As we sit here surrounded by the whispers of the pine trees and the glow of the fire, remember that we are the keepers of these stories. It is our duty to honor them and pass them on. The community sits in silence, absorbing the rich tapestry of history that Ahote has woven. The fire crackles and the pine trees sway gently as if nodding in agreement. The legacy of the Caddo people, carried through the ages by the words of their shaman, continues to burn brightly, guiding them into the future.